Hello and welcome to TiElogues. And today we are in conversation with an environmentalist, a social entrepreneur, and that's Sahar Mansoor, the founder of Bare Necessities. Welcome, Sahar. Such a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, I just want to start by asking, tell us some, small steps that you take in your day-to-day routine to ensure zero waste. Hopefully, that will inspire our viewers to move towards sustainable practices.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks so much for asking. Honestly, my day starts with using my compostable bamboo toothbrush, all of my zero waste, necessities in my restroom from head to toe. I have a very low fast routine, but that means handcrafted soaps, shampoo bars, conditioner bars, all without kind of any packaging or plastic footprint associated with it. And then my day starts with, a walk, either in Coven Park, yoga, some form of movement, but always carry my own water bottle with me. So I make sure I don't use any kind of single-use plastic straw. Maybe some nariyal pani after with my stainless steel straw. And then I go to work, which I use the metro or I drive my EV. And we try and do that kind of, thrice a week or so and kind of just switch it around. And that's how I commute. And those are just kind of little things that I carry with me. Always carry my own cloth bag because invariably I'm stopping to buy guava or apples or bananas, some amazing delicious fruits on the way.
That's great, Seher. Thanks for sharing these inputs. When you started out back in 2015, were people as serious about sustainability? What was the reaction when you went out and spoke to consumers and investors? What were the kind of challenges you faced, and how did you cope up with these?
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, now when you see zero waste, it's such a huge Instagram phenomenon. But when I started in
Mhm.
2015, it was really nascent stages of kind of talking about what zero waste means and what that means on a product level, but also on a personal level and more. And I think lots of people couldn't wrap their head around why left my life in Cambridge and World Health Organization in Geneva to come back and work kind of in the Bangalore startup ecosystem, something to do with Kachra. They were like just really confused. So I think there was definitely a perception that had to be broken down into why I'm doing what I'm doing and kind of the why this is important to me. Currently we're living in the largest global garbage crisis of our lifetime, so every toothbrush, every personal care product that you and I have ever used is sitting here somewhere on this planet and will probably outlive our great grandkids in terms of the packaging footprint. So I think those were some of the challenges articulating to people around you, but also on an investor level. I think sustainability was not really a thesis at all in most of the VC funds or anything. Sustainability was looked at something as like a good to have, almost on the lines of philanthropy, but really not as a social venture which has environmental, social, and economic goals that are completely sustainable and incongruent with one another. So breaking that perception that you can have a do-good organization with a positive environmental impact that's also creating economic impact was a huge kind of re-evaluating how you position yourself and articulate yourself. So I think the early stages you had to create awareness for your products, and you had to also create awareness among investors around what sustainability actually was.
Okay, so you are into personal and home care products. Tell us what's in pipeline and what's your roadmap ahead looking like?
Yeah, for
What's
sure.
more?
We're super excited to have launched kind of the first of its kind, which is waterless formats of products. So essentially, you get this nice small sachet that's completely compostable, and we've got even like a proprietary blend of tree resin on the inside, which helps it make kind of plastic free. And you get 10% of the formula that you actually need, because most personal care and home care products that you use on a daily basis actually have 65 to 90% water. So by giving you the 10% you need, and then you just have water from your own tap at home. The idea essentially is to say, why are we paying to ship water across the country? So we're really excited to pioneer this powder to liquid or waterless format. And we're hoping to build way more out, in terms of the product pipeline, add more of these to our product portfolio.
Sahid, tell us some sustainable practices that startups and small companies can easily adopt and take a step towards zero wastage.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great one. I think everyone, whether it's in your home or you're a startup founder or just any kind of office that you might be at, you can start segregating your waste. So having kind of all of your dry plastics or your cardboards and your recyclables, high value recyclables on one side, and then have all of your wet waste composted on the other. Um, You can have a composter in your office, or you can segregate it and work with your local building or your local municipality to do so, in order to kind of the next level of composting. I think spreading awareness from your team and making sure you're articulating your values and saying, hey, we really encourage you to bring your own maybe food, tiffin, etc. And when you don't, try and pick takeout food, etc., that is in maybe compostable packaging made from areca, things like that. I think those are kind of great places to start. But also kind of when you are gifting, having office parties, etc., seeing how you can reduce your footprint on the packaging front. How many things can you get picked up from, whether that's hot chips from your local hot chips shop, etc., or from your local bakery? What can you bring in maybe your own containers, or what can you organize in a way that is using reusable spoons, forks, cups, plates, and everything to do with kind of office parties, etc. So yeah, just being a little mindful of how we organize our events in-house and out-house, in order to minimize the plastic footprint would be great.
That's great. Being mindful is the key word there. So, Sahar, there are women like you and me who have the freedom to, pursue their career paths. But largely, the Indian social fabric is woven around having lots of barriers around women. What is your advice to women entrepreneurs?
Yeah, for sure. I think surround yourself with your tribe is big. I actually have two older sisters, an amazing, super badass and inspiring mom. I went to an all girls high school. And I think those were really instrumental in me always being surrounded by women and people I love, and who deeply inspire me. So I think, step one, surround your social circle with people who dare to dream, who are smarter than you, and who encourage you, pick you up on your bad days, and correct your crown on days when you need it, etc. So I think that's really really important. And then second is believe in yourself. Actually, that goes, it's not a first or second, but really believe in yourself, surround yourself with your tribe. And then third, just go on and do it. Don't think twice. Just start off doing whatever you really want to do, and your passion will guide you along the way, and you'll be a great success. And whenever you don't know exactly what to do, you can always reach out to your tribe, who will help you kind of talk through different challenges you might be working on as a female founder.
Thank you so much, Sahar, for your time. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Wishing you many more milestones ahead.
Thank you so much for having me, and so excited. I love this series. I've been following it, so thanks so much for thinking of me.
That was Sahar Mansoor of Bare Necessities, a brand focusing on zero waste living. And we at TiE Delhi-NCR are also on a mission to promote zero waste and ethical consumption. We are hosting a sustainability summit on 13th October at India Habitat Center in New Delhi. Please do register. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching.